1 second.
And you can get started whenever you're ready.
All right. So we'll go ahead and share the screen. Oops. Victoria, I'm gonna go ahead and shut my door real quick so we don't get any interruptions as well.
Okay, sounds good.
Sorry about that. I'm actually in the office today. So thank you for having West Virginia State University come in and give a little bit of information to you guys. So my name is Craig Moore Jr. I'm the Associate Director for the Office of Undergraduate Recruitment and Admissions here at West Virginia State University. What I'll do, I'm going to go ahead and make sure that Victoria has all of my contact information. So if any of you students have any questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to me that way. So some quick facts about West Virginia State University. Founded in 1891, we are an 1890 land grant institution. So what that means is we're getting funding from the federal and state government because we have so many majors that are in the STEM. Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. With that, we also have scholarships available. I'll jump into that a little bit later. We are an HBCU, or historically Black college and university, and West Virginia State University is the only mixture of an HBCU and a land grant in the state of West Virginia. Now, we are located in Institute, West Virginia, about 10 miles west of our capital, Charleston. Now, we are a smaller institution. You're looking at about 3,000 students, but what it's going to do for you students is it's going to give you a 14-to-1 student to teacher ratio. You're going to come in, you're going to know who your professor is, you're going to be able to sit down and speak with them, and you guys will almost be on a first name basis. But what that does is, if you're going to have a hard time struggling, or you're going to need some help, you're going to be able to go up and talk to them. You're not coming in and you're not just going to be a number to us. We try to make it a very family feel campus here at West Virginia State. We do offer both bachelor's and master's programs. So if you guys are wanting to continue on and go with that, we do have that. And of course, our yellow jacket is the mascot. So admissions requirements. We were having a ACT, SAT that was due with it, but because of COVID-19, we have since gone to a test optional admissions. So for you guys who are wanting to apply for first-time freshmen, it would be a $20 application fee. You could follow that link right there. 2.0 cumulative GPA and immunization records. I do want to let you guys know we also partner with the Common Black College application. So if you guys were to go on there, fill out that application, make sure to select West Virginia State University, and we'll go on and get that pulled off. That way we can run your application. Now that is actually completely free for you guys on the side of West Virginia State. CBCA, they do have a fee, but that's something that would cover all of your applications if you go on there. Now, if you guys are still wanting to get some ACT or SAT scholarships, because that's still part of the requirements, or if you're coming in and wanting to do education as a major, that is part of the requirements as well as the ACT or SAT. So to ensure that West Virginia State University receives that, for the ACT, put in code 4538. For the SAT, it's going to be 5903. Now, we do offer scholarships here at West Virginia State University. They're going to range from academic merit, financial need, leadership, extracurricular, community service, all sorts of great stuff. And the cool thing is West Virginia State University allows you to stack those scholarships. So let's say you guys came in here and you have that 3.0 and you end up qualifying for a scholarship out of the foundation, and you're a football player or a volleyball player and you qualify for a scholarship from the athletics. And on top of that, you're getting another scholarship from the county that you guys are from. Great thing is WVSU will stack those. So instead of having to worry about which scholarship you're going to pick, we're going to sandwich them all together and help you guys save some money. Now, the full cost of attendance for West Virginia State, as you guys can see, for an entire year, out-of-staters, $27,745. Now, the cool thing is they account for everything. Your meal plan, this is for Keith Scholars Hall, our nicest residence hall on campus, books, supplies. I mean, shoot, they even account for your parking pass in there. Now, West Virginia State University is one of the only institutions in the state, at least, that will allow you to bring a vehicle on campus as a first-time freshman. And I think it's only $100 for a parking permit. So it's a pretty good hookup. Now, if you guys have any questions regarding financial aid, anything like that, please feel free to reach out to our financial aid team, fadocs@wvstateu.edu. Their phone number is also there as well. Now, FAFSA did open up at the beginning of October. So to make sure that you guys are getting that funding from the federal government, you want to go on and fill that out. Now, to ensure that it is coming to West Virginia State, be sure to use that code 003826. Now here at West Virginia State, we did get a couple of new academic concentrations. In that we have our biology with the plant and soil science. We have business administration as part of the agribusiness, or agribusiness as part of the business administration, and agriculture, which falls under economics. Now, the cool thing is all of those, as I was mentioning earlier, with us being a land grant institution, would qualify you for an 1890 land grant scholarship. So make sure that you read into that if you're wanting to go and do one of those majors. That way you know what the requirements are so we can have everything in that would be required. Now, some of the popular majors that we have here at West Virginia State, of course, is going to be biology, which as of 2 months ago, we were ranked #3 across the entire nation for small colleges. Business, communications, education, and our brand new nursing program, which just started this past August. So we do have 4 colleges here at West Virginia State University. I'll go ahead and run through them so you guys kind of have a feel of what majors that we do offer. So here in the College of Arts and Humanities, we offer the best online program for a bachelor's in writing, and some of the degree programs that you could pursue in this is going to be art, communications, English, international studies, modern foreign languages, music, or the RBA, Regents Bachelor's of Arts. And if you're wanting to continue on with that education, we got the Master's of Arts and Media Studies. Now, over in our College of Business and Social Sciences, I've already touched base about our, I didn't touch base. Business program has actually been ranked in the top 15 for being one of the most innovative programs across the country, and it's actually been ranked in the top 3 for small colleges and universities. Now, some of the degree programs that we offer in here is going to be our business administration, economics, history, political science, psychology, sociology. And if you're wanting to continue on and get that graduate degree in here, we got the Masters of Public Administration. Now over to the College of Natural Sciences and Mathematics. I've already touched base on the biology program, but some of the other programs that we offer in this college is going to be chemistry, engineering, mathematics and computer science, physics. And of course, if you're wanting to continue on in that and get your graduate degree, we got the Masters of Science in Computer Science. Now, lastly, for our College of Professional Studies, some of the degree programs that you could pursue in this is going to be our criminal justice, education, health science, nursing, social work, and sports studies. We have a Master's of Education and Instructional Leadership if you're wanting to continue on there. And you may be asking yourself, okay, cool, Craig, you touched base on the academics, you touched base on financial aid, but what do you have on campus that is going to be able to get me engaged, or what's some stuff that students would be able to get involved in? So at West Virginia State, we have over 50 different student clubs and organizations. Honor societies, Greek organizations. Now with us being an HBCU, we do have the Divine Nine. So, you know, that's a great big thing for a lot of our African-American students or minority students who are wanting to come here and get that good HBCU feel. We do also have clubs that are based off of religious and political groups. And the cool thing is West Virginia State University, if we don't have a club that you're wanting to get involved in, you and 2 other friends would be able to go in and start that. And the state of West Virginia would actually give you funding to create that club. So if you're wanting to do underwater basket weaving, video games, you know, some of you guys are into Call of Duty or something, definitely could get set up on that. Now, we do offer sports here, NCAA D2, and we compete in the Mountain East Conference. So for our men, we have basketball, football, baseball, tennis, and golf. For our women, basketball, volleyball, softball, tennis, cross country, and soccer. Now, we do offer what we call our student union available on campus. So in the student union, there's going to be all sorts of stuff in there. That's where the cafeteria is, or the dining hall, excuse me. We also have a game room, which was newly renovated as of this past summer. All that old felt, like the green felt that you find on the pool tables, that has been changed and has gone to our school colors, the black and gold, and they are actually all gold felt. Foosball tables have been changed, and so it's black guys versus old gold guys, so you have the school colors involved in that. And then we've also newly renovated our fitness center as well, which is available for our students in the union. Now, because of COVID-19, we want to make sure that we try to stop the spread and do what we can. West Virginia State is actually closed to students now all the way up until our spring semester. But what we have in place is we have our family care clinic. We want to make sure that if anybody is feeling sick or coming down with anything, we could get them into the clinic, get them seen. We do have doctors, nurses. They're able to prescribe medicine, so our students are taken care of. Another thing that has been great here at West Virginia State is we've done what we started calling surveillance testing. So 10% of our school's population, so roughly 200 people per week, are getting tested. And because of this, we have seen a dramatic decrease in the spread of coronavirus here on campus. Another big thing that we're following is what we call the 3 W's. Wear your mask, wash your hands, and watch your social distance. Now, as I was talking about, back to the slideshow, we do have a couple of different dining halls on campus. We've already touched base on the Goldstein's dining hall. Everything in there, buffet style. If you guys want pizza, burgers, they got a soup of the day, salad bar, really anything like that. But some of the other food that we offer on campus is going to be Austin's Grill food truck. That comes down in the warmer months, so September and normally like April and May, you could go out there and get some food truck food. We also have BRB, which is Be Right Burger, our little burger joint on campus. You could go down and get subs, burgers, all sorts of good stuff there, fries and a soda or a pop. And then we also have Chopped and Wrapped, which is going to be our healthier version. Salads, wraps, all sorts of good stuff there. Now, save this one for last because I know a lot of the students are excited about it. The Williams Picard Cafe. This was installed a year ago. And the thing with this, I mean, it's a Starbucks available for our students. Open until 11 p.m. So if you're up late studying or, you know, finals week was 2 weeks ago for our students and they needed to get in for finals, they got all of that stuff available. Now, cool thing is here at West Virginia State is we have 2 residence halls available on campus. Now, as I was touching base about the William Picard's Cafe, that is actually located in that building that you're seeing there. That is Keith Scholars Hall, or Judge Damon J. Keith Scholars Hall. The other residence hall that we have is going to be Dawson Hall. Now, some amenities that we offer on campus is going to be more of your traditional style living. We have study halls. There's going to be some game rooms, laundry facilities, which is completely free for you guys. And then we also have cable and internet hookups. Now, because of COVID-19, I always like to touch base on this. What West Virginia State has done is we've gone from having roommates to now everybody is in a single room. And Keith Hall, the one that's available right there on your screen, is actually you could room with up to 4 people. Each individual person has their own individual room. So it's a suite style living. But the cool thing is everybody has a keypad that is on their door. So if you took in your TV, PlayStation, playing games or something like that, computer, and you want to lock it up because you're going to class, close your door, enter your PIN, locked up, good to go. Now, if you're wanting to apply for housing, of course, we would have to have you as an admitted student, but you would need to submit a housing application, $200 non-refundable deposit, and those students who live in it within a 50-mile radius are exempt. Now, if you have any questions regarding this, please feel free to reach out to reslife at wvstateu.edu. Now, some of the support that we offer here on campus is going to be in the form of our Retention and Student Success Center. Now, down here, we got the Center for Academic Engagement, Learning Enrichment Center, Achieve at State, tutoring services, smart thinking online tutoring, supplemental instruction, and success coaching. Because of this recent pandemic that we are in, I can tell you that the smart thinking online tutoring and Achieve has become our best friends here. So Achieve is a program that we have set in place for if a student comes in and we can tell that they're having a hard time. For example, if they come into me and they're saying, Craig, I'm having a rough time with my chemistry. Well, what I could do is I could go into Achieve and I could flag that and it's going to pop up over there in the chemistry department that this student may need a little bit of help. On the flip side, if we know that the chemistry department sees that they need some help, but they're not following up, they will send that over to the Retention and Student Success so that they can follow up and see about trying to get that student in for tutoring or see what help we can offer to them as well. Now, some other support that we offer is going to be our counseling and accessibility services. In here, we offer academic accommodations and disability testing, and some stuff that's covered is going to be your mental health services, peer education, collegiate recovery, and Yellow Jackets on the Move. Now, I'm a big fan of the Yellow Jackets on the Move. You know, my degree's in exercise science, so for me, it's always great to have people move in, trying to stay active. And Yellow Jackets on the Move is a program that we have set up in place for those students who maybe don't have a pedometer or a way of tracking their steps. Each one of our buildings has a green mat that's right on the inside of the doors. It tells you exactly how far it is from each building to that building. So you're able to go in and calculate how many steps that you're going to be taking. Another great opportunity for student support that we offer here is going to be our career services and co-op education. Now in here, Miss Sandy Maharaj, she specializes in academic goal planning, development of professional skills, and promote lifelong career management. Now the cool thing that Miss Maharaj does is go in and she creates the work study program for them, standardized testing, CLEP, DSST, ACT residual for some of those students who maybe didn't have a chance to take the ACT or SAT. She also gets them set up with internships. And then finally, SIGI 3. Now, SIGI 3 is cool because what we do is we take students and it's kind of like a career test. It's not so much a test. What it is it's going to give us information about what they are interested in going in as a major. It's going to let us know that they're wanting to come in and study this, or they're wanting to go in and study that. But we could also get them set up with an advisor to go over some other stuff from there as well. Now, a little bit about our Yellow Jacket Pride. So here at West Virginia State, you guys may have seen or heard of Hidden Figures. Well, Katherine Johnson, the main character, graduated from here. She actually came here at 14 years old, did a double major, mathematics and French. And I'm sure if you guys have seen the movie, you can see which one she actually pursued. She graduated 19 years old, and because of coming here and doing everything with that, with her mathematics skills, she actually went on to team up and partner and become an employee at NASA, and she was the one who came up with the trajectory of them landing on the moon. Now, because of that, we actually have a partnership with NASA where some of our students are able to come in, satellites go up and orbit the Earth, and they're covered in double-sided tape so they could collect dust. Part of that dust actually comes back to West Virginia State, so we're on the forefront of studying more about outer space. Another great alumni is going to be Earl Lloyd, who was the first African-American to be drafted and play in the NBA. And the cool thing is he actually played with Syracuse when they won a NBA national championship way back in the day. Played a huge role in the training of the Tuskegee Airmen. So West Virginia State at the time, we had a airstrip that was set up here on campus. And as the Tuskegee Airmen were on their way down to Alabama, they would stop here and they would do training with us. Because of the airstrip and where we are in the mountains, they were able to practice going through valleys, flying over everything, and it was really good. And the cool thing with that, and that actually built up into our WVSU Yellow Jacket Battalion. So our ROTC program here at West Virginia State has commissioned over 900 different officers into the U.S. Army. We have a Congressional Medal of Honor recipient, 15 generals, and over 100 different lieutenant colonels. Now, as you can see up here, I got our statues of Earl Lloyd, the Big Cat, and Miss Katherine Johnson. Now, a little bit about Charleston right here. Like I said, we're about 10 minutes west of that. So we do have the Town Center Mall if you guys are wanting to get in, do any kind of shopping. You know, I know how you got high school students are wanting to go down and just hang out. We also have Charleston Live on the Levee and Festival. So the cool thing is we have music festivals that will go from April all the way up until October. You guys can come down here, food truck festivals, live music, hot rods, car shows, street food. They do a thing called Art Walk where you could get to go down and just check out all the different art that was made locally here in West Virginia. We also have our Appalachian Power Park, which is a Class A affiliate or a farm team of the Pittsburgh Pirates. So if you guys are liking baseball, that normally goes all the way up from April until October as well. We do have the Capital Market. So if you guys are wanting to try West Virginia grown or made goods, definitely got that available. Shawnee Park, which is right next door to campus. All you got to do is go over there if you want to get involved on any walking. They do have a public golf course, and there's probably like 12 different sports fields if you're a sporty person or want to try to do some athletic moves or things such as that. And finally, we got our Charleston's Clay Center for Arts and Sciences. Now, the cool thing with this is we actually have a partnership with the Clay Center. So if there's any kind of science experiments or science fairs, they do a lot of plays down there. West Virginia State University will actually be able to send some of their students to an audition for those plays. So that's definitely something that you could get involved in if you come to state. Please go follow us. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter at WVSU Admissions. Finally, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to our admissions email or phone number right there. That is it for my presentation.